sent and tasked to try and rescue the Hobbit Pope, who seems to be being held by the Earlist, the High Cleric Earlist, I should say, who seems to be being held by the Magicians Guild, who you've had dealings with before, most of them not good, although they claim that they just have him sort of in a protective custody so he doesn't get himself in any more trouble. And they are asking in return for a certain special book, the Lost Notebook of the Polymath. And so you did a little poking around in town, and you found that there is a certain, I don't know if crime lord is the right word, but certain fellow who has some influence, Lord Nar Athalim, and he may have the book. In fact, he may be meeting someone to sell this book on the Glowing Coast. Someone who was very interested in this book, someone named the Twin, or went by or that's how he's known. So you, I believe it was Gronk who used a spell to see that one of his guards was actually someone from another world, perhaps some strange creature, kind of big and maybe like a lizard or frog-like. And you interrogated this fellow in an inn, the Dirty Gnome Inn, although the owners really were, they're trying to clean the place up, and they weren't happy with the goings on there, but they did rent you a back room, times being what they are. So you made your way out of the city, and you were trying to get across a river here. There's a bit of a chasm, and some more of these otherworldly guards were on the other side, and they fell, I believe, to a blade barrier, or a couple of blade barriers. With them also, what's that again?
We cooked them a little first.
Oh, you used wall of fire first?
Wall of fire, and then a little ninja blender action on the inside, yeah.
Okay. So you charred him a bit on the grill first.
Chicago style, yeah.
Yep, and then ran him through this little blender or juicer. They have them in Canada, I hear.
It's like a Robert Rodriguez movie or something. It's crazy.
And also with them, and perhaps helping them, was El Mahim, who Velvaro knew was a kind of a shady character from in town. Had bumped into him a few weeks ago, but he's no more as well. However, you have the other side of the river on fire. The bridge is on fire. Rascalfoot had fallen in, but I believe Velvaro roped him, and
I whipped the bridge and caught him as he was swimming by. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are hanging there, about 15, 20 feet below the bridge there, kind of Indiana Jones style.
Mm-hmm.
And Albion, Friar Time, Tolan, everybody else is still on the other side of the river and had been throwing some spells. So I don't know what I forgot in the summary here.
And I think you said the bridge has collapsed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. The bridge is no more. And this whole plot is very needlessly complex. Sorry.
Okay.
You think I'm writing Game of Thrones or something?
So in summary, everything is going exactly to plan. Good work. Excellent. Nicely done. Check.
Right. But you don't know if Lord Nar Athalim and the Twin are on the other side at the Glowing Coast or not yet. That's just something you haven't ascertained as of yet. Snap a little bigger. I better not do that just yet. I'll do that later.
Oop, the map moved.
Sorry. So, oh, that's right. I got a ping. I want to make it bigger when you get to the next thing. I think the next part is a little too small, but I'll do that later. Let's get past this first. Sorry about that.
Sounds good.
Slide all this over a little bit there. Okay, so what would you folks like to do? Velvaro and Rascalfoot are hanging by a thread, a whip thread, so to speak. But everybody else is around. And you have a whole lot of flaming death and charred and chopped death on the other side of the river. So you might be attracting some attention.
My favorite kind.
Yes, a small nuclear explosion has gone off here. Yep. Well, I guess we got to get Velvaro and Rascalfoot out of the.
Yeah, let's help them up out of the ravine.
Gronk has his his artisanal 50-foot rope. If that helps.
And you can hear Velvaro telling Rascalfoot that this is nothing. I've been in a worse scrape than this, and hanging. I said I was once over a cliff. You couldn't see the bottom. So, so he's probably saying help.
Okay, so let's get those guys back up on our side of the cliff face. Man, I'm just trying to think here. I'm assuming
You need
it's
a strength roll. Or...
not too hard to get them up.
Well, he lashed his whip onto the edge of the bridge, so we should be able to grab a hold of the end of the whip and help to pull them up.
Yeah, and I'm not going to require a roll. I mean, there's 4 of you not there. I'm sure you can pull them up with the artisanal Asiago cheese rope there.
Yes.
Yeah, that too.
That's good stuff.
Okay.
So
we're on dry land now.
And once we got them safely, I think we should like extinguish the wall of flame and blade barrier kind of thing. So hopefully it doesn't attract too much attention.
I don't remember if I just cast and forget. Oh, it'll last 16 rounds. So I don't know how many rounds have gone by.
Yeah, I mean, it'll eventually go out, but it's up to you. I guess you can dispel it if you so choose.
Okay. Then I'll do that.
Yeah, I think we better.
So, okay. That's the pink one.
Yeah.
Magenta. Oh, and thanks to Chris for taping. I forgot to say that earlier. So,
Great, Chris.
when we break YouTube, we know who to thank.
So, do we have any way to get across this river?
Well,
Or do we want to go across the river? I'm assuming we still want to get over there.
You do.
is it fast moving, the current?
Well, you should know you were down there.
Yeah. Is the current fast, John?
Somewhat.
Okay.
Well, I can. Yeah, I can. I've got bridge as a spell.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So wall of stone, thump over the chasm.
It's getting handy.
Well, we keep breaking things, so
Yeah.
yes.
He's our core of engineers.
Yeah.
It's across.
Well, hey, this one's not going to burn down.
Yeah.
We've made improvement to this area.
Yeah. I could. Let's see. Give me a second here. I gotta check this because this is Tolan, of course. Let's see. Wisdom check, submit. Boom, boom, boom. It's not necessarily the best. It'll get us across, but it won't last hundreds of years. Eventually, the one ledge will cave into the water.
Huh.
On the other side, there will be a family of trolls living under it. But
That's
for now,
We save the world and leave better infrastructure behind us.
not all the time, but
all the
we
time, no.
try.
So are you saying we should schedule periodic bridge inspections for this?
Yes.
Okay.
I underestimated
note of
the. I wasn't thinking that this was going to be so permanent. So, yeah, we might need to redo this one at some point. Can I charge the kingdom for this?
Charge the kingdom.
Sure.
Yeah, Kinswer, yeah, I replaced a bridge out there.
First, they'll probably ask what happened to the old bridge.
Well, it was a rope bridge. It was doomed to fail anyhow.
Okay, so you're heading across on your wall of stone there, your bridge of stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the yellow brick bridge.
Bridge of stone.
All right, let's get over there.
Stone.
Hopefully, it lasts long enough for us to make a hasty retreat.
Oh, it'll stay there for a little bit. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
saying that at some point, it's going to fall into that river. Because I really wasn't thinking about it being a permanent structure until after somebody mentioned it. I guess I should think about these things a little bit more fully before I just wish bridges into existence.
That doesn't sound like the Tolan we all love.
Yeah. Maybe I'll disintegrate it later and build a new one. All right.
Oh yeah, and in Shen's
Okay.
absence, I'm happy to send Rascalfoot on a series of brave or almost foolhardy adventures. So it'd be my pleasure.
Okay, I'm just going to make the map bigger. So if you see things get kerwonky, that's what's happening.
Kuwonki Chewbacca.
The mighty Chewbacca. Okay. Now what layer do I need to be on? Is it GM info? Oh, sorry, I'm just moving a couple things around that I need to be moving around
No worries, mate.
before I reveal. Yeah, I was surprised Jerry didn't sign up for my game. Usually he's right there,
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
always playing the exact same character.
Well, that's every genre too, right? Same character.
Yeah, it's funny. Although I will say his drunken cleric was a scream.
That was his best one. Yeah,
That was his best one.
Oh yeah.
He stole the show with that.
alcoholic cleric.
Aren't they all?
I'll drink that.
Yeah, that was a D&D game. I don't even remember which one it was, but
Tonight I'm drinking Blithering Idiot.
Ooh.
A good English barley wine.
okay. Where'd that other one go? that should bring fear into the hearts of players.
Even worse if you said, where did the 20 of them go? You'd be like, uh-oh.
No, this is enough.
This is
Small
enough.
pile of them over there.
That's all right. If I have them in the
It's okay. We'll just stack them like cordwood.
there he is. There he is. Okay, so you have made your way past these the guards, or what you think are the one set of guards. At least the rear guard. Let me reveal so that I can, because I'm sorry, I had to. Like I said, I think the final map was just too small. It was just going to be too wussy for unepic enough. Let me reveal, and then I'll ping for Chris's and for everybody's benefit, but especially the cameraman. 2, 3, 4. Did Terry come in yet? Or is he still eating? I think he's still having a supper.
He's not online yet.
Okay. He said he had to go eat, so maybe family thing or something. Okay, so up ahead, when you get on this side of the bridge, let me ping. There we go. You begin to start to hear the roar of the waves. Thinking that you're getting closer and closer to the coast. Not a lot of trees here. It's very rocky. I mean, there's some rocks and boulders you may be able to hide behind, but that's about it. So what would you like to do?
I think
think
we should send. But
Yes, I think Rascalfoot's dying to see what's around those boulders and have a little reconnaissance. I'd like to
Sounds good.
channel. I'd like to channel Shannon's natural bravery in these kind of situations. It's true. He'd be all over it. So Rascalfoot wants to sneak around and take a look.
Okay.
And does he have to like move silently or something?
Yeah, I guess we'll do a move silently. That sounds good.
Okay, let's see here.
He should be pretty good at that at this point.
His move silently is 87 and he rolled an 84.
Ooh.
Okay, so not very silent.
All right.
I'm going to bring him down here and I will deal it.
Silent-ish. Silent-ish.
I'm just putting all the pieces into play here. Okay, so what you see is when you come up here, is you're hiding behind a boulder. You can see the ocean, and it's like the cliff goes down, and there's several ledges on the way to the ocean. I'll just show you them all.
Jeez Louise.
wow.
So there's a ledge here with 3 of the creature guards. Next 3 are down on another level. And then there are 2 down below who seem to be guarding a rather large one who is wearing very, very red and opulent robes.
Ooh.
The others are they're clad, but more in like just like a loincloth or a kilt sort of thing. They all have their claws, and you do remember that they had some spell-like ability too. And the fellow on the bottom seems to be looking out over the ocean as though he's waiting for someone. He's not especially paying attention. He's, I guess, counting on the others to be watching, and they are looking up. They're looking around in case there's any foul play. And so you can smell the smell of the salt. And what you also notice is kind of a mossy smell, and the lichen or the moss around here seems to be glowing. I don't know if they would have had the word phosphorescent in medieval times, but that's what it is. So you'd heard of the glowing coast.
That makes sense.
And these are cliffs downward here, down to the ocean. And then you see the big guy. He points out towards the ocean, and he, points and says something to the one nearest to him. As though he sees something coming. So that's what I got for you, Rascalfoot.
Okay.
I should have rolled a dice to see if I was going to give you that much.
Rascalfoot has very sharp eyes.
Good.
Very, very sharp eyes. Okay, well, Rascalfoot's thiefly little brain is thinking here, and he's not really sure he can think of anything. These 3 guards nearest him on the upper ledge, which are they like? Are they looking out towards the water as well, or are they distracted?
Their job seems to be to watch, the cliff above them.
Oh, okay. So their eyes are peeled. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're a thief, so you definitely have the sneaky ability, but that doesn't mean everybody's going to be able to do that as easily.
Can Rascalfoot like figure out? I'm assuming because we like sliced and diced their best friends back at the bridge. I'm assuming that's the way they came. But is there anything else that on the coast like would indicate maybe they like came by ship and just were guarding that bridge or something? Like, can I see anything, any boats or anything else?
Nope, there's no boats there.
Okay, so Rascalfoot's
might-
thinking. Oh no, sorry. What was that?
That's right. So they must have come on foot or by land, or a boat dropped them off and
Took off. Yeah.
had a 3-hour tour to do.
Okay.
Is it a tiny ship?
The weather's not too rough yet, but it is dark. That's why you have this glowing fluorescent coast here.
Okay. So Rascalfoot's thinking, well, chances are they might have to come back the way we came. So, okay. Okay. So he goes back, doodaloo, 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 and he tells the other guys this too. And it's Rascalfoot thinks that there's that that maybe that Durangathar, Crime Lord Durangathar, or someone might be coming to meet Lord Arnithalum at the glowing coast, or the twin or something. Maybe the twin.
Yes.
Yeah.
the
Oh,
twin.
did I give you? Yeah, I don't know if I gave you. Did I give you another name on the twin?
No, I think just the twin.
Okay, I didn't remember if I gave you then. I mean, if I did, I'll tell you it again. I don't remember.
Okay.
Well, the organization was Durangathar.
Okay.
I don't know. And there was Lord Arnathim, but I'm guessing the guy in the red robes might be Lord Arnathim. Arnathim?
All the names are hard.
Yes.
Arnathalum, yeah.
Yeah, it's those darn slot names.
Okay, so I go back and tell the guys that, okay, there's like 8 of those big like slotty, and then like some big wig down there as well, but they're probably going to come back this way as well. So what Rascalfoot wants to do is at least go watch this handoff take place and see what goes on. But he doesn't think Rascalfoot is super brave for a Hobbit, but even he doesn't think we can take not sure we can take all these guys.
No, if that ship arrives, the word is they're planning on giving the High Cleric, right?
Yep.
Isn't that what? Yeah. So I mean, if we wait and just watch, my leader will be handed off to the next. Now we have
Well,
to take them out.
No, well, you know that there's the book, but not necessarily. This isn't necessarily where the High Cleric's supposed to get exchanged.
Ah, okay.
Just
'Cause
to
we-
remind you, because it's been a couple. You were supposed to get the book and then take it back to the Watchtower area to get the
Oh,
High Cleric.
sorry.
No, that's all right. I just wanted so that
And we think maybe, so I think I could be wrong, but we think maybe the guy in the robe is the crime lord Durangathar with his slotty cronies, and that maybe he's found this collector who's coming to buy it called the Twin. I think that's
Right. Yeah. So he probably has the book.
the book. So the book's probably somewhere down there.
I say we go ask him, make him talk,
Wait,
find the book.
were there any caves down there, or you didn't see any caves or anything, did you?
No, it's like all open levels.
Oh.
The only other thing I could do, and this is crazy, like maybe, let's see here, maybe someone could cast an invisibility spell on him or something like that. But maybe possibly, like, what if Rascalfoot, like, could be invisible, and then go down and try to like pickpocket this book and sneak back?
Oh, I can give you that.
Sure.
Is that crazy?
I like it.
Slightly, but nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I'm not sure Shannon would go for that, but I can't think of any other. Because I mean, Gronk's like, hey man, like I'm kind of like my big offensive spells are kind of toast. I think I cast. I've got no more 6th level spells left, so my blade barrier's gone. I can do
blade barrier. Take them out.
I can do 1 wall of fire. So we could do another wall of fire blade barrier combination again. What do you think about that? We could do. Oh, what if we could do a combination of both Rascalfoot trying to pickpocket the book and blade barrier or wall of fire a bunch of these guys, so they get kind of freaked out. And if we did it before the twin landed, maybe the twin would hightail it out of there, and then the book wouldn't leave this glowing coast. What do you think about that? That everyone's so distracted, freaked out by the blades fire combination that they wouldn't notice our invisible burglar trying to pickpocket the book. What do you think?
I like it.
Sure, let's do this thing.
Okay, anyone else have any other better ideas?
Or worse ideas?
Or worse ideas? No?
No, everything else I'm thinking of comes out as a protracted fight or or some insanity. So,
okay. So Rascalfoot says, "Okay, guys, if this is gonna work, then if someone could cast invisibility on me, I'll sneak as quietly as I can."
Okay.
Out there.
Consider it done.
Okay, and then Gronk throws in and says, I'll also bless you, my brother, to give you a +1 on all saving throws and a +1 on your armor class. So grant you the divine protection of my god Farlangan, dweller on the horizon. So
Gronk has used blessing.
Gronk gives him a blessing.
And did he use blade barrier last time?
Oh, he did. He used blade barriers. He's got no 6th level spell.
He may have another. I don't remember.
No, because he cast find the path to get here, and then he cast blade barrier. So that's his 2 a day.
I'm just typing down what he's used just so we have a record in the
You bet.
the thing, and Earl can keep track of.
Did you have a ring of fire or something?
I cast Wall of Fire, so I cast a 5th level spell.
Okay, so you still have your.
And I have one 6th level spell and 2 5th level spells left.
Yeah. So Gronk's got 1 5th level, couple 4ths, and then he gets better as you go down. So.
Yeah, I got plenty of other spells too. So.
Gronk actually, in addition to casting Bless, he wants to cast. I think he can do it. Silence 15-foot radius on. On our little friend Rascalfoot.
Yeah, make sure you do that last. Otherwise, you can't cast any of the other spells on him.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, I'm assuming, because if there's any other spells that require touch, you may not be able to cast them.
Right.
Within the circle.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Wait, you have is the silence just the 15-foot radius, or is there one that because if you cast silence 15-foot radius, as he walks through between as he walks in amongst the creatures, all of a sudden everything will get quiet, and that may actually be worse.
True. Yeah. True.
Let's see. Spell descriptions. Silence.
Yeah, because even if you cast it on him, there's still a 15-foot radius around him that gets quiet.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty big. Okay. So just the bless. I'll just bless Rascalfoot.
Okay, so Rascalfoot's getting a bless, but not a silence.
Correct.
And an
Actually,
invisibil-
he's going to get a bless and a protection from evil.
okay.
I'm going to juice him up here. He's going to get +1 saving throws, +1 armor class. He's going to get +1 if he has to attack. Oh yeah, he's juiced, man. All right. And then he tells the other guys, okay, give me like, basing on where the ship is, he goes, give me like 5 minutes or something to get down there to this bigwig, and then I'll go pickpocket the book, and then you guys I'll give you, I don't know, and you guys light it up with your attacks on these creatures, and then in all the confusion, I'll pickpocket the book and hightail it out of there. This plan cannot fail. Foolproof. Stuff of legend. Because when I get back from this, I'm going to have quite the story in my fancy journal with fountain pen refill.
Or you'll have an angry brother for killing his character.
Oh, darn.
All right.
Okay, legendary. Okay, so Rascalfoot tries to sneak down, avoiding. He tries to move silently between picking his moments, and he'd ideally like to sort of go down if this is possible, but sort of end up here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I'm going to need at least a couple move silently rolls.
Oh, I've no doubt. Okay.
Okay.
Let me just check my.
And he's
stats.
invisible.
He's invisible. That's right. Okay.
I think lasts until cast a spell, which he can't do, or he attacks. I think if you attack, you become uninvisible.
Yeah, and Rascalfoot has absolutely no intention of attacking anybody down here. He's just gonna run for it. So, okay, his silently is 87%, and his pickpockets is 96. So,
Okay.
your fingers crossed, guys. So his first move silently. Whew,
Oh, 6. That's about as good as it gets.
super
All right.
silently. Okay, and his next move silently. Ah!
Here.
Dear God.
Now we are next to the ocean.
Oh, phew. Yes. Any 2 or 3% bonuses for trying to move silently next to a noisy ocean?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
I am rolling. You can thank your brother. I'm rolling his dice here.
Oh, please, please, please.
Yes, but you make it down there quietly. Did you do pickpocket roll or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. So you make it there silently, but you hear wings beating from across the ocean,
Uh-oh.
and you hear the robed, big frog-like looking. They come! Here they come! He's getting excited, and he starts to fumble in amongst his robes for something, rather large something. And you see coming across the ocean, and they'll be here soon. They fly pretty fast. And they're not close together. They're trying to keep a little distance apart. But you see 2 dragons.
Oh my God.
And one with 2 heads,
What?
Ha! At last, a worthy challenge, Elvaro
who
says.
could be perhaps his own twin. Yes, they come, he says. Here they are. They're ready to make the exchange. And the green one over here is carrying a chest in its claws. So, and they're not breathing fire at the moment. That's just was in the picture, so I had to put that there.
Okay.
So you're in the midst of an escalating situation.
No, Rascalfoot has been here before. He is a cool cookie when it comes to pickpocketing and dragons. He did he ever tell you that story one time? He went into a dragon's cave and well, anyway, never mind. That's a long story.
I think that was his Uncle Bill.
Yes, yes. That's where he got the author's inspiration from. That's right. So, does Rascalfoot sense an opportunity when our robed friend is very distracted looking up at these creatures to go in and pickpocket this book?
I would say it's now or never.
Oh, it's definitely now. And just to confirm, his pickpocket is 96%. So does he need to get under 96 or 96 and under?
96 and under.
Okay, fingers
So
crossed,
90
everyone.
96 counts. 96 is successful. With that kind of percentage. 56.
Okay.
So you have slipped the book out, and the big guy, it's gone! It's gone! Something's afoot here! A webbed foot!
In his mind, Rascalfoot is like pulling his earlobe, being like, "Okay, guys, now like light it up, guys! Like, let's get the fireworks going, guys."
I thought he was going to sneak back.
Rascalfoot is hoping there's a very fiery and multi-bladed distraction right about now. So when Gronk sees this perturbed guy checking for his pockets, because he's seen this routine before, hanging out with Rascalfoot, he gets his wall of fire ready, and he wants to do the same again, where the outer ring, I think, is where we contain the wall, and then he's hoping that the blades can go within it. How's that sound?
Talk to your group.
Okay. So Gronk
Do that.
wants to cast the biggest wall of flame he can, knowing that his good little buddy Rascalfoot needs a bit of breathing room to sort of climb back up. So he's assuming Rascalfoot's going to come around the outside. So I don't know if he can get anyone here. So let's see here. His spell.
We assume he's probably going to come somewhere, this way-ish.
Yeah, but stay to the outside because Rascalfoot knows there's going to be this big ring of fire. So let's see here. A ring with radius of 5 feet per caster level. So he can do a radius 80 feet. What level is he?
That's about right.
16th level, so 80-foot radius ring.
That should be able to get everybody.
Um,
Everybody that you want to.
Yeah. We'll see here. I don't know if we want the big guy. I mean, he's really just concentrating on the monsters, to be honest. So,
Right. So really focusing on this level and this level.
So let's see here.
The top level.
So.
Don't forget, there's about 15 feet between each level.
Right.
Oh, right. So let's.
So they're on different levels.
Good.
You may only be able to get the top 6.
The wall may be up to 20 feet tall.
Okay.
True. So.
And these guys are starting to get agitated. They're starting to move around and look around and try to see what's going on.
So I mean, I can technically. I mean, if my measurements are correct, I don't know. Are these measurements correct? Like that's about 80 feet.
Roughly. Yeah.
Okay.
But there's also a vertical component, so.
So I mean, in general, he wants to stay away from the big. He doesn't care about killing this big guy, but in general, he would love to do something like this, and hopefully give our little buddy Rascalfoot, like, a little like, like staying around the outside here, because he's a little sneaky dude. This is my little football game plan. So that's what he would like to do. And Gronk knows, he definitely wants to get on the lower level down here to try to make sure no one's on the same level as Rascalfoot. And if the walls don't quite reach up here or something, that's okay. But So that's Gronk's plan.
Okay. Well, everybody roll for initiative, and I think we're gonna, they know something's up. They know things are going down. So let's roll and see who goes when.
No, got a
'Cause
six. Not bad.
I think I'm gonna have the initiative because
Man.
because you didn't get full surprise there. You got the book though. You have this old book in your hands now.
Oh man, Gronk with his initiative of 0 is the worst. He's literally the worst. Oh, Gronk.
That's all right. We'll have a couple fun rounds in the process.
And I guess, sorry, here, I'll roll for Rascalfoot here too. I don't know what kind of let's see here. So Rascalfoot rolls a 5, and his dexterity, +1 initiative, so 6. Rascalfoot has a 6. Okay. Thank goodness. Hightail it out of there, buddy. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Oh, Gronk.
Okay, so did everybody put their initiative in?
Yes.
So let me sort descending. Get rid of the wall of flame or the blade barrier, whichever that was going to be for now. And let's see what happens. Now, where is everybody else? Because you guys will have to move into visibility, I guess, to start to do things.
Yep.
I assume you're kind of hiding up there among the rocks and such.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you'll be able to get in on the action, at least to get down to the first level if you want. Probably not all the way down to the beach unless you do something really crazy and stupid.
Which we'll leave that to Rascalfoot.
Which often happens.
Yeah. Here, hold my beer.
No names, but he has the initials VV.
I'm considering a stupid plan.
Okay. Actually, I'm zooming out a little bit here so I get a screenshot. Okay, so Tolan Foos is up first. He doesn't usually go first, so this is great.
Yes, this is amazing. So I am going to cast mirror image on myself.
Okay. He's casting mirror image in the subway. Or can other
more Tolans?
You're very faint.
Yeah, I can barely hear you, Dave.
Okay, let me see if I can fix that.
Oh man, 7.
7 Tolans.
7 Tolans is awesome.
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's the Toll Legion.
6. I'm going to put a blue dot on the original. 5.
Okay.
Just
That
so we
work?
know, because I always screw that up and I end up deleting the original.
Does that work?
Yeah, I think I got everybody there. So
You're still very faint.
Okay, we'll continue on.
Okay, so I think that's Tolan's. Well, you can move also, Tolan. Sorry.
Oh my god. It's awesome.
We're gonna move 2. I mean, really.
I don't know how the moving works. Do the clones or the mirror image ones like stay near you? I don't know if that ever specified that.
They mirror your moves and everything, but they can't
Yeah.
speak.
Right. Okay, so they kind of stay near where you are.
Yep.
Okay. But he may need some protection, so that was I don't think a bad move by any means. Okay, fire time.
So the wall of fire has not been put up yet.
Not yet.
Well,
These guys
I
know
may-
some stuff is going down.
and I think I made blade barrier instead. we may have to Ginsu first and then grill him.
It's all good. You're used to Gronk bringing up the rear, so you're like, man, that guy's never gonna get here. So
That is true. All right. So I'm going to make a wall of fire. Wait, where's my freehand? All right, sorry, blade barrier, not wall of fire, blade barrier. And you say this is about a 15. It's about 15 foot down to the first level.
Yeah, each level is about a 15-foot drop.
All right.
Some a little more, some a little less, but pretty close to that. And you hear the bells from town.
oh, I like it.
Is that a special effect, or is that like church bells at near somebody's house?
So
I will just attempt to get these guys in.
Okay. So you're just surrounding them.
Yes.
Okay. But not necessarily on top of them.
Sure. I will
Okay.
try to cut through some of them. The ones on the outside.
Okay. And I think they get a
Alright.
save.
They get a save versus death ray.
To half damage, and then you're going to have to roll a damage. So
is Rascalfoot going to be able to get through then?
I don't know.
Oh.
doesn't
it
care.
looks like it's going out to the cliff. Okay.
I don't know where he is, so I'm hoping I didn't get him in it.
Oh, okay.
the blade barrier. I'm just seeing what their save is on that. Or that's death ray, right?
Death ray.
Okay. Even Steven. So it looks like the 4 on the perimeter, we'll say, are the ones you possibly could get.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
All right. So they need a 10 or better. 4, nope. 19, yes. So that'll be this guy here. Next one, good for 6. All right. So only one of them was able to jump out of the way and avoid the full damage.
Right. So he takes only 32 points of damage.
Okay, he takes 32 points of damage. The one who jumped out of the way. Wow.
For half. The other ones get 65 points of damage. I feel pretty good. There were a lot of 6s in there.
oh my gosh, look at that.
Well, no, yeah, that's right, because they did not make because they had too low. Three were
Right.
too low. So you've taken 3 of them out, and you hear the remaining ones howl, "Oh, witchery! Oh, we hate this world!" And you hear them also, "Up on the cliff! Up on the cliff!" Okay, Rascalfoot,
so
still invisible.
Rascalfoot's still invisible. He's pretty confident in his ability to climb walls.
Hmm.
So what he
You
would
can see
like
the blade barrier.
So what he definitely would like to do is follow that little red path around or not. Now, whether he can get around sort of this ledge or not, he'd like to give it a try and use
Sure.
his, skills. But he would eventually like to sort of wind up over here and then climb his way up if he has to.
Mhm.
So he should do a percentile?
Do a percentile to see if you can, because that blade barrier looks really close to the cliff there.
Yeah.
So do a climb roll, a percentile, to see if you can kind of scoot on the cliff to get over there without falling into the ocean.
Gotcha.
And don't forget, you fell into the water last time too.
70, what's that, 73? 73.
73. And what's your climb? Should be
Uh,
greater than 73.
96.
Okay, so you scoot over, and you're right here. You can smell the dead creature nearby you, and these blades are making you nervous because they're whirring all along.
Right on.
And the dragons are getting closer. They're flying, so they're going to be on top of things really, really quickly.
All right. So Rascalfoot, he wants to get close to his party, but he's not exactly keen to jump right in the middle of all these people who are visible. So he knows it's better to like find a safe hiding spot and just, quietly stay out of the way.
Let the 5 armies take care of things themselves.
Sometimes it's the bravest thing to do is just to hide behind a rock, really.
Okay, Albion.
Hey. There's nothing much Albion can really do at the moment.
You can also hold your action if you'd like and go
Yeah.
last or later in this round.
Gonna have to. Albion's gonna hold his action.
Okay. All right. So you hear the green guy in the bottom. They're up on the cliff. They're up on the cliff. They have your notebook. Or one of them. Someone has your notebook. Those ones on the cliff are helping them. Get them. So the big guy,
Oh crap.
the 2-headed guy, flies up here. Now he's well above the blade barrier. Can I put him to the front? I wonder to front.
Man. What's-
And you hear him. You hear the one head saying to the other, "Yes, brother. Now let loose with it." And they let loose with their dragon breath. One going over in this area towards where the Tolans are. What do you think? I'll probably catch 3 of them there, or 2 of them. Probably those 2 on the end. And the other kind of straight down here. Looks like Albion and Belvaro are pretty bunched together there.
No.
Okay. So going in that direction. So that will take out the 2 Tolans. And Albion and Belvaro, you have to give me a save versus Dragon Breath. Or half.
Oh dear.
Failed. So I take half.
Okay. Wait, that's right. Because you have that fire resistant cloak, right?
Right.
And how did Albion do? I don't know if Albion has any.
Oh, excellent! It's fire. It's a fire weapon.
I rolled
Fire breath.
12.
Yeah, it's a fire breathing dragon.
My
Excellent.
fire
Like
breath save
that.
is a 10.
So you got a 12. So you take half damage.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. I don't even know how this is going to go down.
Yeah.
I'm hitting enter. The die is cast.
20. That's not good.
And Belvaro, you take 20 then, I guess, as well, right?
Yep.
Then the green one, also flying up the coast. I'll get them this way. He says, "My master." And I just have to quick remind myself something about the greens. I apologize.
They have a swimming pool-like smell.
They're jerks.
They have the chlorine breath.
Traditionally, the one they do.
Traditionally, what?
Rain,
Okay,
Rain Dragons in 5th edition are terrible.
so he lets loose. It looks like he's going to be letting loose here at Friar Times area, and probably this one of Tolan up here. So, Friar Time, give me a save. Now he's a little bit smaller, and he only has 1 head.
And this is what you said, chlorine gas.
Yes, so we would still be Dragon Breath.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yep, but he's kind of a
It's
gassy
like-
breath.
So my fire, my protection from fire won't help me with that. Okay, I need a 9.
Good old halfling luck. Let's see.
Ha!
20.
Ha!
You take 10 damage.
Oh.
2 kobolds could do that.
Yeah.
Weak.
Okay, now it's these guys' turn. And you see the guy says, "Wait, I'll help you." And he casts up on the hill, and he sees Friar Time up there. So Friar Time, give me a save versus spells. he casts something in your direction.
Yeah, I easily made it.
You made it. Okay.
Oh yeah, easily.
So there is an area around you that's very, very dark, but you were able to slip under it and kind of avoid the thing. And you hear him say something very bad below, but you can't. It sounds like a swear word in some other language.
Who was that cast that at me? Was it the red robe dude, or was it one
Yes,
of the
it
other
was.
creatures?
No, the red
Ah.
robe dude. And he says to the others, he says, "Use your hold person already." So let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys still up and running. No, 5. Excuse me. There's 5. I think hold person doesn't have any level limits, does it? I remember.
No. Oh, wait,
No.
I don't think.
I use a fate point.
Okay. All right. So they're each aiming, and I think the guys could cast it through the blade barrier. I don't see why not. They're not trying to move through the blade barrier. So everybody needs to give me a save versus spells, but you'd be at -2 for that.
That's my toughest save.
Save
fire-
or spell.
Fire time makes it easily.
Oh, I made it.
Let's see here.
Oh, so I
Minus
have to do
2.
it. I have to do it again now.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
So
you're good.
Gronk, see here, Gronk rolls
Yes.
an 18.
Wow, good.
Did you say -2?
At a -2, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if Colin would have to do it or not, because they might hit one of his. They would certainly hit one of his.
Just barely
Just barely,
made it.
yeah. Yeah, and I don't think that would necessarily take out a mirror image, because it's not
I don't
really an
know.
attack spell or anything. Yeah, so I think that's everybody who's still standing. Okay, so what you'd see then is this guy moves over here a bit. Gonna get in better position. Okay, and his bodyguard follows him. Velvaro. And these dragons are, they're hovering above you because they did have to attack.
So they're out of reach, right?
Not really, but if you have some kind of range weapon or something, you might be able to do something.
I have only a 15-foot reach.
Well, if you like, he jumped up or something. I don't know.
I say though, we should fall back and let the dragon. The dragon's the only thing that could follow us, and they're going to be a problem for most of us anyway. I say to the others. All right, then.
So
will-
Velvaro's wait, Velvaro is suggesting retreat. I just want to hear that again.
As do I.
No, and that's fine. Retreat is a perfectly reasonable option.
No, well, he was telling the others, and then he leaps up and he will try to whip this guy. So let me do that. Where is it? 23 to hit.
Okay. Actually, that's just barely hitting. Couple points. Because these guys have tough hide, and
Yep, 2 points of damage.
so you hit him with your whip just a little bit. The insect stings.
I was able to rope him.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, that would be something Bill always do.
So you're gonna
Yeah, he says basically, I think we should fall back, and the others can't follow, and then he lassos the dragon. He wants to climb up it.
Okay.
Which
we hit
dragon
him.
were you going after?
Here we
The
go.
two-headed one, of course.
I'm gonna
Oh, of
roll
course.
and see if you lassoed him. No.
Okay.
So now, so Gronk and Albion get to go yet because Albion held his action.
So Gronk,
Go ahead.
Okay, so Gronk likes the whole slice and dice routine we did before, so he knows he's going to retreat. He doesn't really have anything against these dragons, so he really, really wants to do like a wall of fire, like just, actually maybe kind of like that.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So you're going to try to catch these guys.
Yeah, I mean, really, I want to catch them, but I also kind of want to. He knows Rascalfoot. He just has a sense that Rascalfoot's pretty quick. So if he wants to sort of especially cut off their escape, he wants to give Rascalfoot like a head start because he knows he's going to make it. They've been through so many adventures together.
Okay. So give me some Yeah, go ahead. Give me some damage, and
Okay.
I'll then roll some saves and see if anybody is still standing.
Let's see. Sorry, I got to do my wall of fire here. So the wall deals 2d6 plus 16 damage. 2d6 plus 16. So let's see how. I don't think I have that. Sorry for the slowness here.
It's all right. Take your time.
16. Come on, Gronk. 22 points of damage.
22
Nice.
points of damage, and then they get a save for possibly half.
Or is it nothing?
I don't know if they.
Or maybe they don't get a save.
They do get a save.
Oh, they
Right.
do a save versus spells.
If they
yeah.
make their save, they take no damage.
I think. Although I think
Oh,
it
wait.
says
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It says they get the 10 foot damage instead.
2d4.
So it was 2d4. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. So why don't you roll a 2d4 also, and then I'll figure out which damage they take.
Okay, cool.
That's all right. That'll make it easier. Take your time typing it in. No hurry.
6.
6. Okay.
Big difference.
22 or 6.
Yeah.
And let's see. No. Oh, they're rolling terrible. From my point of view.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody's making it. One did.
Oh.
-6. -22. It doesn't look like they're going anywhere anytime soon.
All right, good. Because Gronk really just wants to give Rascalfoot
Well, he's gone.
some time to get away.
Okay, so he did a lot of damage here in one round.
Yeah.
You hear the big guy groaning and protesting. Okay. Tolan is up. Tolans, plural.
Yes, the Tolans.
Did Albion go?
Oh no, Albion didn't go yet. That's right.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Albion. Go ahead.
Don't know if you have any ranged weapons or anything.
Actually, can I see him?
Now, don't forget there's a blade barrier and a wall of fire between the two of you.
I was just wondering if I still had.
But you
Rune
did
of
see that he's kind of down there. Yeah.
I was wondering if I could do my rune of binding on him to
I
prevent
think you
him
could-
from.
Yeah, I think you could do that.
Just because I don't like magic being used
Mhm.
on me.
Okay. And then
So
they get
I
his-
need him to make a save versus paralysis.
11, and I have to just quick check his numbers. Sorry. Gotta find that page. What did I get? An 11. Oh, just missed it. He just missed it. So he is bound.
Good.
Oh.
What am I going to use for that? I'll
He
just
look-
use the
He
net
looks
there.
towards the others. What's the plan here?
Yeah, because you do have two dragons kind of bearing down on you.
Yeah, Vilvaro says, "I'll hold off the dragons. Get out of here. I'll join you shortly."
Even the two-headed one, who might get an extra bite attack. Who knows? Okay, Tolan.
Okay. Assuming everyone can hear me now.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, much
All
Oh,
right.
perfect. Yeah.
much improved.
Yeah, I replaced my headset. All this stuff on the fly here. All right. So, well, this botches my initial plan. But hey, you know, it'll all turn out all right. This one here looks to be the more powerful adversary, and hasn't been hurt, right?
Okay,
Mr.
which
Mr.
yes,
Mr.
he's
Two Heads?
the bigger of the two dragons and probably more trouble.
We shake our pile of scales at the dragons and let loose a lightning bolt.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Okay, and then I think he gets a save for half for that.
Mhm.
Yep, save versus spells for half. Ooh,
Okay.
that might have been half right there.
Jeez.
I imagine dragons have got to have good saves versus spells.
I would think so. Got to be at least as good as a hobbit.
Okay. Well, maybe not as good as a hobbit or even a hobbit pope. But the lightning plays across him, and both heads rear back and scream as this blue lightning, ripples across his skin. So you are now now the dragon knows where you are, Tolan. Or now, although he doesn't know which one is you because all your brethren raise their hands at the same time.
Yep.
It's like when you have multiple priests on the altar. They'll do the same thing.
You call down the thunder, and I'll reap the whirlwind.
Yep. You brought the lightning.
I,
Bob Seger should write a song like that or something. All right, fire time.
Can I make a wall of fire into a sphere?
I don't know.
It doesn't say. It just says I can make a ring. It doesn't say I can't make, and I don't know.
Well, I think. How about this? You can make a ring in the air, but it wouldn't be like an enclosed ring.
Okay.
So in other words, he could probably get out of it or fly out of it, but you might be able to damage him in the process.
All right.
I think that's what you're thinking.
Well, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out a way to cast a ring of fire on this guy such that he'll at least take some damage. I guess if I make it small enough, I could make the ring like on him, and he'll have to take damage that round.
Because it says the ring is with a radius up to. So
I can make it as small as it as small as I want. Yeah.
Small as if desired.
All
Up to
right.
So yeah, it definitely seems to be saying it's a wall. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think you could enclose it, but you could probably do some damage. He could probably fly out of it next round.
All right. Well, then
turn.
I will do it on this guy
Sure.
so that he has to at least try to make a save.
Okay. Oh,
What
that's
did
right.
we
Yeah. You roll for some damage. Tell me what the damage is, and I'll make
Right.
the save.
2d6 plus my level. I
Okay.
think it's what it was, right?
Sorry.
That's what Gronk just did, I think.
2d6 plus 1 point per caster level. So 2d6 plus I don't know, you're 16 or something like that.
Yeah.
16, 17. I don't know.
22.
22, and then he gets a save for half. 14, that's going to be enough to make his save.
Okay.
I don't even need to look it up. Using fire against me, he says.
So he still takes 3 points of damage.
Oh, I thought he took 22.
Oh. If he makes his save, he takes damage as if he's
You
within
only
10
get-
feet.
That's
So
right.
it's only
that's
that's
right.
only 2d4.
Barely a sunburn, he says.
Yeah, well. the most powerful thing at, and that's why I went after him because I figured I might have a better chance at fire damage on that guy.
Right. And you hear him, he calls to the other one, Master, I get the appetizer. All right, Rascalfoot. Still invisible. Seeing
Okay.
your friends set upon by 2.5 dragons.
Causes him concern and anxiety, but he knows how important it is to protect this valuable book. So, what he would like to do is he senses like a retreat is in the air, and he wants to get away from this like gong show of battlefield. So what he'd like to do is get up, not get close to them, but like get away and even further away from this than these guys. He wants to retreat even further. So, you know what I mean? Like he wants to head back towards the bridge.
So he wants to crawl under the green dragon because both of them are still flying, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he'd like to get back and not like he doesn't want to get out of like eye shot. Like he wants to keep them in sight, but he wants to be like further back. Because he knows that these guys are going to beat a hasty retreat, so he wants to be like, he wants to know where that is. So, does he need to do another climb?
Why don't you give me a climb, to see how far you can get?
Okay, fingers crossed. 53, okay.
Yeah, so no problem. So you climb up there, and you're kind of able to get like behind this rock, let's say.
Cool.
It's not necessarily, or there's a rock in that same area.
Perfect.
Albion. So you have some enraged dragons here, hit with lightning and a little bit of fire. They know that, and they want this book. So that's probably what they came for.
Fantastic. Owen can't really do anything, so he's just gonna fire his hand crossbow at the dragon. I think the one with 2 heads.
Wait, say that again, Albion. I apologize.
I said I think I'm just gonna shoot my hand crossbow at the 2-headed dragon.
Sure, go ahead.
Nothing else I could do, unfortunately.
Might help.
Probably not. But thanks for the confidence anyway.
23 or better. Two 29s. Okay, those hit.
Wow.
Alright, 2
2 out of
crits.
3. That's
2
great.
crits. Yeah.
Oh, 2 crits even. Okay.
Wow.
If you bring down a dragon with a hand crossbow,
Yeah, right.
one for the books.
Did the first one hit?
No,
No.
first one zinged off.
Alright.
2
These
crits,
guys are
that's crazy.
pretty BA.
Nine.
9. Okay. He doesn't get a save on that.
9. And
Okay.
that's about it.
So you hear the big guy say, "Get them! They may have the book. They may know where the book is." There's
We
kind
don't
of a
even like to read.
All right, so the big guy here lands. And he lands, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lands kind of, or he gets down. So he's going to be able to get at Albion, Gronk, Velvaro, and Tolan, because he gets 4 attacks. Flash roll 1d20 plus 11. So let's do Velvaro first. That's going to hit Velvaro. Going to hit Gronk. Going to hit Albion. We'll take out a Tolan.
Okay.
Thankfully, it's a false Tolan. Okay, so there were 3 hits. I have to see who gets the bad one. So Velvaro is 1, Gronk is 2, and Albion is 3. Looks like Albion.
Hey, I should have guessed.
So one of the heads turns and bites you, Albion.
You dare.
Big teeth, and it's a horrible smell. You don't know what this thing's been eating. You have the fire and the brimstone. And Velvaro and Gronk, you guys get raked with these huge, mighty claws. So Velvaro takes 4, and so does Gronk. Must be not that mighty.
Okay.
I am really hurt.
And the other one calls out, he says, "Servant, I didn't do much damage. Get the others." So this one kind of swoops in at Friar Time and Velvaro. And again, he's a little bit smaller. But he gets 3 attacks. So let's see. So he claws twice at Friar Time and hits him.
Ooh.
And claws at Velvaro. Well, I got to see who gets the bite. So 1 and 2 is Friar Time. 3 is Velvaro. So Friar Time.
Ooh, he did a triple on me.
Yeah, so you get, I'm just going to roll it together. So he bites and claws you. Let me see, that'd be, 5. For 15 points of damage.
Yikes.
And you smell that chlorine. And then Velvaro, he claws at you. So you got hit by dragon again, only 2. You're a little further away. He wasn't able to get you. Okay. So these guys down below, let's see. So the big guy is he has a whole person on him, I think.
He's the Hex from
Right.
Albion.
Are the other 3 now? What if you're in the Ring of Fire there, or is that's the Ring of Fire? Are they taking continual damage then?
If
Or
they're
they
within,
If they're within 10 feet,
it's 2d8, right?
2d4, I think, right?
2d4. I'm sorry. Yes.
well, if they're within 10 feet of the wall, they take 2d4. If they're within 20 feet, they take 1d4. So yeah, they should probably be. Well, maybe just this guy would take 2d4. Maybe this one.
Okay. I'm going to take their damage off them first. But definitely this guy down below.
Oh yeah, definitely the guy down. Well,
Yeah, he can't move.
is the yellow wall of fire, or is the yellow?
That's the Wall of Fire, I believe, isn't it?
Oh right.
Yep.
Okay, yeah,
Dave
that is the
Battery's
wall of fire. Oh
magenta,
yeah.
I think.
Oh, actually, you know what? Then they probably all take 2d4 because even these guys are pretty close to the wall.
Okay. I'm just taking that off while it's their turn.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes any sense as a way to do. So you do have 4 of them still up, and they're howling and in pain. And let's see what they do. So the one who's way down below, "You've done something to my lord," and you see him wave his hands, and a rock that's very, very nearby, up on top, flies through the air. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 5 because Rascalfoot's hidden. So let's see who it potentially hits. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it's going to hit one of the Tolans there, and it knocks it out. And you hear, "I got one of them! I got one of them! He's dead!"
Oh, such simple creatures.
Okay. And the other ones, they do something very similar. So let's see. So I don't know if they would need an attack roll. Friar Time, give me let's just do a save versus death rate to get out of the way of these rocks that they're throwing at you.
Who's throwing rocks
Sounds
at?
about right.
You said it again. You were breaking up a little.
There's 3 of them. There's 3 still standing. Oh, I'm sorry. The Slod guards who are still alive, they're trying the rock thing as well.
Oh, and they're throwing them
So-
at me.
Yes, instead because the whole person didn't work too well for them last time, so they're trying a different approach.
Mm,
And I apologize if I'm breaking up. I'm trying to see if there's I can turn off here. I don't not too much.
What am I trying to make a save against? Death Ray?
Death ray.
Oh, yeah, I usually make that.
Yeah, but not against death. Okay, you did make your save
Yeah, I rolled a 7. I made it.
prior time? Okay.
I made it.
Yep, so you get out of the way. How about Velvaro and Gronk? Yep. So
Oh.
Velvaro and Gronk make a save, and we'll see what these boulders do they're tossing at you.
15.
I
Oh,
failed
Gronk
my,
slipped
failed
out
my
of the
easiest
way.
save.
All right. These are pretty big rocks they're tossing at you. 5 points of damage. Okay, looks like it's Velvaro's turn. It's a good thing you guys got the head slotty guy out of the way.
All right, I say, I'll meet you back at the city if you're all gonna leave, and I shout, "I have the book," and I'm gonna get down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide down here. I'm gonna go slide down or jump down. Or, I'm gonna try to climb down or whatever I have to do as much as I can. I can't hear anything. Is anybody there?
I'm
I
here.
can hear you.
Give
Okay.
me a dex
You're-
check to see if you slide
You're
down
just
without
in,
injury.
in silence at your bravery.
Or wondering at the
2.
foolishness.
2.
Oh. Yep. So you slide down like you're sliding to home, like the spring baseball season has started early for you, and you can slide down as far as you want.
All right. I'm gonna do that, and if I can get to the edge, I hold out my little sack that contains my mirror from the staring rat bat. So I'm gonna say, "I have the book here," and I'm gonna throw it into the water. Will be ruined. Come and try to take it. That's me.
Okay. Okay, it's not their turn yet, so still all right. So you're trying to distract them, right? To see what that's going to do. Okay, Gronk. I'll let everybody else go first.
How many spells can Gronk? Can Gronk cast 1 spell per round?
Yes. One spell per round.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got some busted up people here, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can take another round.
Neither can Albion.
Yeah, you guys are both. I got 2 people and I got 1.
Ooh, all right.
This is Sophie's choice here. Gee whiz. And I'm rapidly running out of spells here too, actually. Okay, so since Albion, sorry, Friar Time, but since Albion's the
No,
closest.
take care of him. I can take care of myself.
Okay, I reach out and cast a Cure Series Wounds on Albion, and then I hightail it the hell out of here.
Mhm.
So Cure Serious. 23 points of damage. Albion.
Thank you.
And I bust a fast retreat. I'm hoping Gronk is hoping some of the Tolans run around in circles or something. Cause a distraction. He doesn't. He knows we probably can't outrun the dragons,
Okay.
but he wants to get away from
That's
these
all.
other.
So that's all Gronk's doing.
Casting a spell and hauling ass, yes. And he's hoping, he just wants to get out of the range of these Slotty. He's very brave, you know. Gronk is very brave, but he'd like to be brave just in front of as few as creatures as possible.
Okay, Tolan.
All right. Well, we're gonna take
So
a full
Velvar,
move.
Gronk did some healing.
Okay. We're gonna take a
Mhm.
full move back, like
And try
away.
and get it.
Yeah, get out of the range
Yeah,
of these
try
guys.
and move out of the way.
Yeah.
The
Everybody's
visibility
backing
they're
up.
in. And then as I'm moving backwards, I'm like walking backwards, and I fling another lightning bolt. It's gonna be which guy's looks like he's hurt worse. And this guy here is kind of an idiot. Think I might be able to take him out. Let's see.
The big guy actually looks hurt worse because he was hit with 4, whereas the one who seems to be the servant only hit with the wall of fire. I think that's the only damage he got.
Yeah,
Ah.
I think so.
Okay, well, you know what? I think I am going to hit the big guy because, you know, he seems to be the one in charge, and if he
Go
tears
ahead.
off, maybe the other one will too. 43 points.
Nice.
Save versus half.
Oh wow! Here we go. This may be the make or break moment. 8. No.
Oh,
See this thing sizzle. I was waiting for you to use your disintegrate, actually. Sizzles in the air. The heads are twitching either way and howling and fire shooting out of them. And he crashes on top of the blade barrier there.
Oh.
Albion, give me a dexterity check, because it looks like you're right underneath.
Ah, crap.
As he's being hacked to pieces.
Not a strong suit.
there's Albion, and the waves of
Did he
blood are
roll
just
it?
rushing
Yeah,
up over
yeah.
the cliff, just hitting him in the
16.
face. Little chunks of core flying. Oh no.
It's rain and blood.
Glad I'm down here.
So maybe it's got healed up there a little bit, Albion. Nah, the tail just bangs into you and does a little bit 3 points of damage.
Ow.
He's like, the healing energies
Yeah,
of the
just-
divine, and then whack, it gets hit with a tail.
This is my curse for not believing in
Sorry,
God,
I
isn't
had
it?
to.
That's awesome.
God giveth, God.
All right, prior
taketh.
time.
Just curious on my belt of teleportation. Does that count as an action for me to teleport, or would that be a
Mhm.
move action? Just wondering if I can
I think it
cast
would be-
a spell.
I think that'd be your move because it's not really a spell. You don't have,
Okay, so I
think
can
you
just
could cast a
activate that.
spell and blink out of there if you wanted.
That's what I was asking.
At 8:47, that's what I'm saying you can do.
All right, I think I'm going to try to touch this guy, reach out and touch him. So I need an attack roll, but I'm not trying to do damage. I don't know what
True.
I need to hit him with. I mean,
So you're trying to teleport like within range that you can touch him, or are you trying to touch
No,
him because he was like near the ground when he
I-
did his attack?
he just attacked me, so I'm sure he's
Sure.
within touch range.
Yep. So you just have to give an attack roll and beat his armor class to touch him, right? Isn't that right?
Right, I guess is that all I have to do? So I still have to okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Because I'm trying to do cause
'Cause I know
serious.
you're going to use
I'm using cause
Right,
serious wounds.
cause serious wounds.
I'm out of 6th level spells, so least I think I am. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So I will try to touch him. 15. It's probably not enough. Is 15
No.
enough to touch him? Okay. Then screw it. I'm out of here.
Peace out, Girl
Yeah, no,
Scout.
hit 15 doesn't beat his armor class.
I didn't
You're
think.
gonna
I didn't think
teleport
it
out
would.
there. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm like way out here.
And you hear say, "One does not pet a dragon."
I like to pet the dragon.
I like to pet the lizard.
All right. Rascal Foot.
Rascalfoot very much wants to get on the other side, as far away from everything as possible. Yeah, he
Yeah, that
knows he
bridge is still there. I know when I made the map big, I moved it. We'll put it back.
he knows he has to. He can't attack without blowing his invisibility.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
No, and he knows he can't attack without blowing his invisibility, and he knows the book's valuable, so he's kind of like, I'd like to just cast up my arrow through the heart of that dragon, but this book is too valuable.
Okay. Albion.
Eee.
Well, you avoided the worst of King Ghidorah there. So
Yep. Is this dragon on the ground? Or no? Can't remember.
He was
he
he was on the ground.
Yeah,
he
he
was
did
attacking
melee
me.
against us. Yeah.
Alright.
he's pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack it and then keep running.
Mm-hmm.
I think only the 24 hits.
Oh man.
Okay. 24 does hit.
Right, 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna run. Yeah, that's as far as I can go.
Okay. The other one comes down where you are, Velvaro, hovering in the air, and
I
you're
see.
holding.
Yeah, I say,
Right.
kill me, and it falls in, drops like a stone. This heavy bag.
All right, give me a charisma roll. Put the onus on you.
Oh, 1 out of 13.
He has never been more charming. Never. Bards
My
are
master-
already. Our bards are already writing folk songs about this.
My master's been slayed, and I'm injured. No
I took-
time for you. No time for you fools today. And he takes off all over the ocean.
Wow.
Epic.
He was only the hirling anyway. Okay, then these other guys, they take some continuing damage, right? Because they're still.
Yep.
2d4, I think it was, right? Oh, 7. I'm rolling low. So these guys are very, very weakened. Very, very weakened. And really only Velvaro is still in the way there because everybody else is kind of backed up, right?
We got the hell out of there.
I haven't gone yet.
So I need a save versus death rate from you.
All right, this is my easiest one. Come on, we can do this. But yeah, I just made it. No, I rolled a 3. Sorry, I failed.
Okay, they
Oh.
have not knocked you into the ocean using
Oh
their
no.
using their rocks. Now, luckily, you don't have the book.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So they kind of pooled their resources and hail. Now you don't. I'm not going to rule. You don't take any damage. You just fall into the water. So the waves are splashing here. It's kind of deep. It's so luckily you know it's not like you hit your head on the sand or in a rock or anything. But you're in the ocean.
I'll take it.
What would you like to do?
Well, there's
I gotta get a
no way
screenshot
for me to
of
get
Alvaro in
back
the
up,
water.
right?
That's a pretty steep cliff there.
Looks like I'm swimming then towards.
So that 2 weeks in a row, you've ended up in the water now.
Well, last time I didn't. Technically, I was above the water, so I was hanging up. Yeah, I guess I got to follow the shoreline then. If I can't climb that, then I'm going to do that.
Okay, so give me a Constitution check.
Oh, just me.
I'm gonna- Just made it. Okay, so you are able to kind of swim and fight against the waves, keep your head above the water. And I'm getting a screenshot of Alvaro in the water. I had to. That's too much fun.
Because
Okay,
he was
so you-
all cocky after the dragon flew away after his speech, and then a rock comes and hits him, and he falls into the ocean.
Knocks him into the
Perfect.
drink.
Perfect.
Fortunately, no one was there to see that happen. So we all got the hell out of there.
So you're able to get out, and you've left behind our other bad guys there,
It's all right.
and they're probably not going to. They're probably not going to make it through that wall of fire. All right, so I guess everybody's going to join back up together.
Actually, I had different
Well,
plans.
you want- Go ahead. If there's any different plans, go ahead.
So did any of the pieces of the dragon fall on my side of the the blade barrier?
Some.
Okay, I grab one that's got a few chunks of scales.
Sure.
I run down there, grab it, and all three of us dimension door away.
With everybody else.
Yeah, it's back
Okay.
to everyone else.
Sure.
And then you all hear squishing sound, and then Velvaro, bedraggled, comes. Squish, squish, squish.
So why don't I
And
put
yet-
everybody on the other side of the bridge so you can recoup here?
And yet Valvaro still looks somehow bedraggled, but regally so,
Thank you.
as if
He is-
this is perfectly
soaking
natural
wet.
and nothing has happened. I just felt a little overheated and went for a swim, as one does.
The
after
water
one
was
defeats
beautiful. You should have joined me, I say.
Dragon scale of the
Quite refreshing. Yes.
He kissed a mermaid even.
Ah, you should have seen her face.
Oh God. At this point, Rascalfoot sort of reveals himself and says, "Everyone, I got the book. Success!
I feel so much
Yet
better.
another successful
Excellent work.
huzzah!"
I cast Cure Serious Wounds on myself. Whew.
Yep,
I'm-
if anybody wants to do any healing or anything, now's a good time.
I'm
Anybody
like
else need anything?
I'm like almost amazingly tapped out of spells. Actually, like the tank's almost dry. I think I have a Cure Serious left.
I'm ready for the next dragon.
Velvaro, can I give you a Cure Serious?
If you must.
Okay.
That's the fourth level.
26.
Excellent. I'm ready for the next dragon.
And I maybe could do some Cure Light Wounds. I got some first level spells left. Just some-
I
I'm
still
only
have
down
a
5.
couple of.
Yeah.
Seems like everybody else is pretty well. I have 2 Cure Seriouses left if anybody needs it.
I'm down 5 only. So
Okay.
How much am I down?
Albion, I think, is hurt worse.
I am down by 24.
Oh, okay. Well, then I shall reach out and touch you. You are back to full.
Huzzah!
and I'll
Maybe
do a
20
Cure Light on myself.
Oh.
Here.
And I said it in dragon too.
What?
Sorry, I forgot that I speak dragon.